girls around me and they're waking up the rocket. Keep up. Why you mad? Fix your face. Ain't my fault they all be jocking. Keep up. Players only. Come on, put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do?
Live, bitch.
24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear. Look out. Second verse for the hustlers, gangsters, bad bitches and your ugly ass friends. Can I preach?
Woo! I'm back.
Take your sip, do your dip, spend your money like money ain't shit. Ooh, ooh, we too fresh.
No Cupake Zone podcast, 24 karat, bitch.
Man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls and they're waking up.
What's up, Facebook?
Why you mad? Fix your face.
What's up, Twitter? What's up, Instagram? What's up, everybody, man?
Girls, what y'all trying to do? What you trying to do? 24 karat magic in the air. Head to toe so clear.
Hey, it's your boy, Triple BLACK, a.k.a. the number one stunner, a.k.a. the boss, a.k.a. 3 black hearses. It's murder. Anyways, man, welcome to the No Cupake Zone podcast, man. I'm only going to be on here for a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's really tough, man. I've been slacking off, man, but hey, I finally got a break. So I'm going to come on here and bless the mic, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Shout out to the thoughts, you know what I'm saying? The side bitches. Hey, yesterday was a real rough day for you guys. So, hey, I know, man. Hey, I have to go off, man. But yesterday was my 5th year anniversary with my lady, and you know, hey, I gotta tell you, man, Valentine's Day is not, it's different, man. It just seems like a money grab, you know. Shout out to my my old lady. Nothing against her, but you know, it's every day should be Valentine's Day if you're really in love with somebody, if you think about it, man. I know that sounds real cliche to say, but it really should be. And you mean to tell me it's one day out of the year that you're going to treat somebody special? That's some bullshit, man. But, hey, you already know what it is, man. We live in a very greedy society. So you gotta have one day where to prove your love. So 364 days out of the year, you can just be a total asshole. Long as you bring some flowers, long as you bring some candy and pay for an expensive ass date and still get missionary at the same time. Oh, you might get a little bit different, you know. But anyways, man, what's up, everybody, man? There's so much been going on, man. Shout out to the past guests that I had, man. Shout out to the Murder, the Game, Shabu, coming through from No Cupake Zone. Gary, thank you for coming through, man. I was supposed to do a show last week, man, but, you know, I'm secondary now. So my hobbies and needs and all that stuff are secondary, man. I tell you what, I love my son and he's cute and all, but you know, I'm feeling some type of way about him, man, a little bit, because I ain't getting no attention, even on Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna put all my business out there, but the priority was not me, and as much as I don't want to say it, I felt some type of way about it. You know what I'm saying? Let me bust a couple shots at Frankie, man. Come on, man. You know, hey, those boobs were once mine, man. Chill out, partner. And, you know, we worrying about when he's going to sleep and everything, man. But I don't know, man. I'm feeling some type of way about it, man. But, man, there's so much stuff going on in the world, man. I ain't got no guests tonight, so I'm just going to freestyle a little bit. I haven't been on here doing my job, but man. I just want to ask to the Trump supporters, do y'all really want to go down with this guy? You guys could have chose anybody. Are you mean to tell me this is the guy that you guys want to go down with? Please tell me. I mean, here's a shot. Come on, man. Dog, we have been hit with the scam of the century. And people are just taking it. And I understand a lot of people jumped on the boat, and it's hard to come back after you jumped all in and you said some shit, you know, to your coworkers, you know, about making America great again and, you know, anti-shit. But you guys do you still want to go down with this guy? You know what? It's like the bandwagon. You know, you have it, you know, it's like you're down 3-1, just like Golden State last year. I mean, Cleveland, you know. Everybody, you know, jumped off the Cleveland bandwagon and on to Golden State. And Golden State ended up losing. I mean, that don't make all the sense in the world, but do you really want to go down with this guy? It's hilarious. It's borders on just insanity. From, you know, I try to warn people. I mean, my voice doesn't really matter. You know, my opinion, I'm just another opinion. But, you know, a lot of people probably wrote me off. Oh, this is just this guy that read a bunch of books, and, you know, he's just talking bullshit, and he don't really know what he's talking about it. You know, I love to talk politics, you know, I love to talk sports, but nothing gets my blood going more than politics. And I feel like I'm not a political analyst or I'm not a novice, but I know enough to hold an intelligent conversation with people. And I know enough about, you know, government and how government works. You know, I got a master's degree in public policy, and I got the plaque, and I've done a bunch of reports and research papers on how policy gets implemented and how the government works, you know, all the different agencies, that whole process. You know, I was reading, you know, peer-reviewed journals, like, you know, just like the real shit. So I kind of know what I'm talking about. And I also did business. So I have a master's degree in business administration. And those two things are totally different. They're one and the same. A lot of the things are the same, like, you know, budgeting and all that stuff. But there's a couple key differences. One of the key differences in public policy, you want to balance. You know, you don't want to have a, you know, surplus. You don't want to have, you want to be negative. And in business, the whole goal is to turn a profit. In public policy, if you're not balancing it, that means spending all the money that you got coming in from tax revenue and all that, you're doing the people a disservice because it's public policy. It's public funds. So it's supposed to go back to the public. And I understand this whole thing about a businessman running our what's the name? Okay. He'll get jobs. That was the top thing. He's the job man, and he's good for the economy. And you know what else is good for the economy too? War, conflict. Hey, if you want a good, robust economy, just go to war. Just go to war. Just keep going to war. You'll have a robust economy if you do that. You know, I'm not going to say it's not rocket science because it's a little bit harder than that. But the whole premise of a lot of people's argument is this guy is a businessman, you know. All right, he's a businessman. We get that. But do we really want to sacrifice the integrity of a democracy through these shenanigans? And these are shenanigans. And I swear, my mom had dementia. And for about 2 years, man, I didn't really understand that whole disease and stuff. And there's a lot of parallels to what our president and what my mom was going through. She's a charmer, so she could charm the hell out of you and make you believe everything. But she used to just not tell the truth and just make up things and just say things all the time. And she said it and she really believed it. So I couldn't fault her for that. And that's the same thing then I hear from the president all the time. This guy he blatantly lies. No, he doesn't even be around the bush about it. He blatantly lies. But anyways, man, let me get off this, man, because I could go on all day about how oh my God. But anyways, man, it's tax time. You know, a lot of people got some anxiety about tax season. And, you know, people want to get their check. You know what I'm saying? They want to run up that check. Boy. Hey, man, I don't blame you, man. I'm going to wait to the last minute for this tax check. So I don't blame you. All right, man. I'm about to take a quick commercial break, man. I'll be right back, man. Holla at your boy.
Something happens to me. How is my family protected? Will I be able to retire one day? Am I covered? Are my taxes filed correctly? These are all important questions that need to be answered. Visit the experts at CJ Noel Insurance Services for all your financial and insurance needs. Internationally known for their excellence, CJ Noel Insurance has proudly served the Naples area for over 20 years and is the #1 Blue Cross Blue Shield health insurance provider in the Southwest Florida area. Conveniently located in Naples at 2800 Davis Boulevard, Suite 208. Stop by or call 239-403-8391 for an appointment or a quote.
DJ Khaled, we the best. Nigga, we the best, man. Listen up.
Just got 100 of that brown paper bag money. You niggas really wanna talk money. Shit real, it's all I can tell them. Just wrap them up good so the dogs can't smell them. Come on. Yo, Khaled, I'm so focused on it. I can see clearly now. You already know. Watch my moves. Thank God for those days. Thank God for those nights. Though it might seem wrong. Thank God for that white. They used to call me the Pyrex Kid, a.k.a. Young Arm and Hammer. In the kitchen with the pots, yeah, I work the glass. Hard on them pimp, yeah, I work the tasks. And when they came in, we unpacked them all. Broke them all down and unwrapped them all. Just 2 words, nigga, duffel bag. Just know it so well, can't help but brag. Go mouth got 10 mil, man got 3. It's just your luck, the rap game got me. Hold up.
Here we go again. Just spent 100 of that brown paper bag money all on Tim's. And the bad bitches all on him, cause the cars that he drives are all foreign. The game is mine, I'm so far in. I'm speaking with an accent, you just can't twin. Can't even relax in my room. That brown paper bag money push my mattress through the roof. This for my niggas getting brown paper bag money. This for my strippers getting
That brown paper bag money. Yeah. Hey, boy. Hey, holla at your boy, man. I know it's tax season. You know, a lot of people getting frustrated right now. But before you run up that check, before you blow it all, think about your future. I tell you what, man, knowing what I know now, man, financial mistakes like hurt so bad, especially when you knew better. You know that little $5,000 that you're getting back, man. Just think about it, man. Next time you get that check, right? Look at your kids. You know what I'm saying? Say if you have a kid that's, let's just say 10 years old. That means, let's just say you've been getting $3,000 for 10 years. That's $30,000. In 10 years, that $30,000 could have easily been $60,000 to $90,000, depending on when you bought your investment. And I'm just talking about strictly investments. That right there could give your kid an unbelievable advantage, and I'm not gonna fret. I'm a little selfish, you know what I'm saying? I've made a lot of mistakes, man, but you know what? Since I got my kid now, I'm going to try to minimize those financial mistakes, man, because, it's all the difference in the world. I mean, right now, we are in a dangerous time. I got to be able to look at my kid and tell him I put him first. You know what I'm saying? We got a Secretary of Education that has not ever worked in the school system. I mean, I could be wrong, but as far as I know, she's never been a teacher. She's never been a professor or even worked in administration. So hey, I don't want to talk about politics, but that's how dangerous it is right there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to tell my kid that, you know what, I'm gonna put you in the right school, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna give you a chance to make it in this world. So, hey. So if you do get that check, man, hey, make the right decision with it, man. And hey, if you know better, you'll do better, man. Pick up a book. Read about some investments, read about compound interest, and just do it. Just do it. It will change your whole perspective. I work in the financial world, so I know the time value of money. Like I said, that 10-year-old kid, you've been getting that tax credit for the last 10 years for that 10-year-old kid. Man, if you were smart about it, that 10-year-old kid wouldn't even have to worry about, playing sports just to get to college. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't go to college, he'll have a sum of money right there, become an entrepreneur. Just change your whole perspective. It's, don't run up that whole $4,000. You know what I'm saying? Run up half of it, and put the rest in an investment like a growth fund or something like that for your son or your daughter. It'll make all the difference in the world, man. 18 years, hey, that's a lifetime in investing. You can build some generational wealth in 10 years, man, or 18 years. But anyways, man, run up that check, man. And for you tax professionals, man, I'm going to bust a couple shots at you guys, man. Besides getting that check, you know what I'm saying? Especially if we have a large Haitian community in Southwest Florida. Everybody and their daddy does taxes. You know what I'm saying? Some people do taxes good. I'm not going to hate on them. But, you know what I'm saying? You guys got to do better, man. Our people come from a third world country. That little $1,000 that you're whooping them out of, to put in your damn pocket to blow on them stripper or thought or something like that, or some fucking used ass Range Rover or some bullshit. Think about it, man. Give those people sound financial advice, man. Hey, let them know, man. Give them options, man. Hey, you can't be doing that, man, because $1,000, man, for a hard-working person sweating in a freaking kitchen, washing dishes, man. I don't have the soul to do that. I don't have, like, the thing. Just think about it. I don't know if people are making that much, but I know back in the day, those tax people were just hitting people over the head with interest and these payments and all this bullshit, man. Think about that shit, man. Valentine's Day, man. There's a lot of people that are probably very angry. And I'm not going to get so much on the side people, but like the people that are led on the side people. I'm gonna shoot you guys. That side chick or that side dude that you just fucked over yesterday, it's going to have a surprise for you. They're going to have a surprise for you. They're either going to have a surprise in 9 months and you're going to find out a year later that wasn't yours. Or you go find your car, the windows broken out, or you're going to have some dirty rumor spread against you, or you're going to have some dude or some other lady beefing you, man. Like I said, man, karma is a bitch. Hey, I'm not hating on people, but you gotta tell the truth, man. Be truthful. Just be truthful. We live in a world right now. Motherfuckers are okay with being the side bitch. They're okay with being the side dude. Just keep it 1,000. That's all I'm telling you, man. Don't sacrifice your integrity, man. So, I know the night before, like on the 13th, you know what I'm saying? You telling this motherfucker you love them, or they, I know they probably brought their A game, because deep down inside, some of the side broads and the side dudes know they on the side, but they act like they're not. And then you made up a lie that you had to go to work or whatever the next day that you couldn't take them out. It will come back on you. Don't think that you got over. They're going to get you, man. It's just a matter of time, man. But anyways, shout out to all those people, man. Hey, shout out to... Just don't lead anybody on, man. Hey, it's okay. If you tell the truth, man. The truth will set you free. You'll be surprised with how many people will be okay if you tell them the truth. You know what I'm saying? As long as you, break them off a little bit, there's 3 basic reasons that people get in relationships. Most people think that their relationship is going to be everything. That's not the truth. It's usually for financial, sex, or emotional. So you can have 3 side motherfuckers. You just have to diagnose which one of those reasons that they with your ass. Long as you fulfill that need, hey, you're going to be okay. But if you're selling them dreams and you haven't diagnosed it, that's where you're going to fuck up at. If your side broad, she just wants sex, make sure you put it down. If she just want money, just make sure you break her off. If she just wants to talk on the phone, just make sure you talk to her on the phone and, listen to all the garbage and all that stuff and just do that. Just do your job. Just like the New England Patriots, do your job. Don't sell no damn dream. If she's just a thought that wants to get banged, bang her. Don't promise her that you're going to buy her all kinds of shit because she don't want that. If she wants some emotional shit, don't just try to bang her and bang her and bang her. Give her the emotional shit. Damn, man. That's so hard for people to understand, man. But anyways, man, why No Cupake Zone? Man, I've just my head's been just everywhere else. It hasn't been focused on doing this show where it should be, but my numbers are straight, I got fans everywhere, man. I was looking at the demographics and everything, man. I'm popping in Australia. I'm popping in Russia. Shout out to fucking Ro Fat, man. That's my nigga, man. Shout out to him, man. International Fat, man. Fat be putting on that Ethiopian food, man. Hey, oh, you called? Oh, shit. I didn't even get that. Hold up, bro. Oh, man. Let me, you sure that's a line? Hold on, bro. Hey, man. Hey, I wanted to get you on right after Fort Myers gave Naples that work, man. I felt kind of bad because I was talking a lot of shit.
Hey, Fort Myers boys,
I was talking mad shit, man. I was talking bad shit, bro. And you guys put it on us, man. Did you go to the game?
Hey. No. Believe it or not, though, I ended up watching it on online. Yeah, because I live up here in Tampa, so a lot of times I don't get to go down to Southwest Florida to watch games. I'm going to Orlando and Jacksonville and other parts to watch games.
Wow. Yeah, man. I look for it online because I subscribe to this. I think it's like High School Sports Net or something like that, and it didn't. I don't think that game won there.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, so man, you know a lot about football, especially in high school football, man. How do you get all this information, man?
I was just reading, paying attention to what everybody's talking about, getting a lot of hookups information, Twitter, just reading, talking to people, doing the Facebook thing.
Yeah.
Everybody have a passion for it, And when I get more people going, it's more fun because you get different ideas. Everybody talking about doing this, doing that. Hey, I'm doing it. On a Friday night, you'll catch me a football game between Apopka versus like Tampa Plant or Sarasota Riverview versus Manatee or one of those schools.
Yeah. Man, Tampa, what's that school? They put it on Immokalee, I think, the school out there in Tampa, right?
Tampa Jesuit. Yeah, Tampa Jesuit.
Is that the recruiting school? Is that the school that gives the payola? They pay their players.
I don't know about all that, but they get some ballers over there, though. They're really good over there. The campus is everything that you want it to be.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, hold on a second.
Yeah, when you go on campus.
Yeah, okay. I'm on Facebook Live. Hold on a second. Hey, you there, Chris? Hey, I'm sorry about that, Chris.
It's okay.
I was saying your name, man. But we were talking about, you said Tampa Jesuit?
Yes.
That's a payola school, right?
Well, if you're talking about private schools, yes. And then you got Tampa Plant.
They're like Bishop
And then you have Tampa. Yes, very much like Bishop Row. Okay. Beautiful campus, beautiful football field. Everything's nice. It's near Raymond James Stadium, so it's in the middle of everywhere to get the athletes from all over the city. You can't blame them.
Yeah.
It's a place that anybody wants to go to.
Yeah. I believe, I could be wrong. I know when Naples won the state championship, I think it was in 2001. That's the team they beat to win the state championship. The state championship, like the only, they got 2 state championships, like the only school in Southwest Florida to get the state championship. That school, Naples, Florida. Naples High. You remember that?
Yeah.
Them, have you?
Yeah. No, but the team that beat in the state championship was Tampa Chamberlain.
Oh, Tampa Chamberlain. Okay, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So, man, like, I don't know about, much about college recruiting, and I know you got your ear to the game, man. And I saw that you posted up the All-State team and stuff like that. I was kind of a little salty about that because it didn't seem like they showed Naples High or Lely enough love. There was one, I guess there's a lot of all-state teams, but one of them only gave like Jacques Carter and Gene Joseph like honorable mention, which I was like, damn, guy throws for 20 touchdowns and run for 11 touchdowns and 1,000 yards and 17 in the air, 1,700 in the air. I would think at least third team, man. Is there a lot of politics that go in that?
Yes and no. You got the 2 most popular all-state polls is the one from FloridaHighSchoolFootball.com, and then you have the one from the newspapers, like the Fort Myers News Press, the Naples News, and all those. So all depends what's the name of your school, who you play against. If you put those yardage against a bunch of schools that's nobody, they're not going to give you much love. But if you're going to score a lot of points and do really well, and if you're doing it against great competitions like Naples High, South Fort Myers, Manatee, and other schools like that, they're going to pay attention to a little bit more.
Okay. All right. Because I didn't see, because I know that guy, Gene Joseph, man. That's from Lely. That dude is the real deal, bro. Did you see him play? You see him play?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, he's real nice. But I was just kind of surprised, man. Like Darren Felix. I didn't think that he had that big of a year this year. Did he?
Oh my goodness, he was everything. He was everything for Fort Myers. He was the motivation. He had the skills. He had the everything that you need. He was a leader. He set the tone, and the competition he played against made him even better.
Yeah, no, I was talking about statistically because I thought he was hurt a little bit this year.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he missed a game and a half, but then when he came back, he had such a difference. All the yards and touchdowns he had was a difference maker, and the competition Fort Myers played throughout the season. Palmetto, Charlotte, South Fort Myers, Naples, all those good competition helped them out. And it also helps, you play at Fort Myers. That's the school everybody look at all through the state of Florida. That school, South Fort Myers and Naples.
Right. Well, one thing that I can't understand, we have an alumni, or I'm going to say we, but Southwest Florida, but like Fort Myers. Let's just put it on Fort Myers. I'm a diehard Hurricanes fan, and let me bust a couple shots. So, your most famous alumni in Fort Myers is Jamie German, right?
Yes.
So you mean to tell me he couldn't convince Darren Felix to sign with Miami?
His childhood dream was always to play at Oregon, though. This thing called ESPN. Yeah, that's one of his childhood dreams. And because it's called this TV channel called ESPN, you have a chance to see a lot of games you normally don't get to see. And he grew up watching it. So, hey. And Miami hasn't did anything over the past 10 years.
Yeah. I was just kind of surprised, man. I was very surprised. But, we still got a chance at Chris Curry. I'm sure he's going to look at Miami. That's the type of back you need.
Miami just got the number 3 running back in the country from University High School up in Orange County. So really? He's 6 foot tall, about 190 pounds. He's going to run track for Miami also.
Okay.
Yeah. His name is Lorenzo Lingard.
Yeah. Now, did they sign Felix as an athlete, or is he going to be a running back for them?
He's going to be a running back.
Okay, interesting. I've never really seen him. I've seen his highlights, but I've never seen him play in person. What's his size?
He's about 5'11", 185.
Okay, so it's spread offense, so he'll get some burn. So. One of the reasons he probably went there, I'm sure they're losing a running back this year, I think, right? Or no,
he's coming back.
He's coming back. Okay.
Yes, he's coming back. So it's going to be good for him. He don't have to come in there and be the man from right off the start. Get to learn the system, ease his way in, and learn from a veteran running back.
Okay. Now, the guy from North Fort Myers, I've never ever seen him play. I actually haven't seen highlights of him, but he signed with Florida State. So he's got to be good. And the only question that I have about that, Ernest Graham, let me bust a couple shots at him. How does he sign with the arch enemy of his head coach?
Hey, I don't know.
Hey, what is special about that kid? I've seen Chris Curry, but I've never seen him, man. But he's got to be a special athlete, in order to sign with Florida State, especially, they with the pedigree of running backs they've had come out of Florida State, like, Dalvin Cook, Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor. Is he in that same mold, or is he, a different position?
He's about a step below. He's a step below, but when he runs the ball, he runs in the hole, and he'll hit the hole and make up for what deficiency he has. If he has any, he knows how to catch the ball. He knows how to have that breakaway speed. And playing in the offense under Ernest Graham, he knows how to make the certain miss. So you can't go wrong. And the thing is, though, he's going to Florida State as a, quote, athlete. He's not, per se, playing running back. They're going to try him at wide receiver. They're going to try him at linebacker or DB, depending where they need him at. Because they got 2 studs who already came in already. They're playing spring ball coming up.
Yeah, I heard they did sign a couple 5-star guys for Florida State.
Yes.
Yeah, man. That's very interesting, man. Like, there's a lot of players I have not seen around here that play in person, and I'm just trying to get an update of what makes them special. The only lesbians I like watching is on porn. That's the only. I'm sorry, man. That was a very sexist comment, man. I'm sorry. There's no Cupcake Zone, but for real, man. Like, I can't really watch that. I tried to watch like the WNBA, but it was just like. Actually, you know who I do like to watch, and just to watch them blow teams out, and it's almost unfair. I actually think there's a whole bunch of undercover Caitlyn Jenners on that team because there's no way that you win 100 games in a row, you know, and you blow them out, blowouts too. Like 80% of them are blowouts. How can one program be that far ahead of everyone else? And I'm talking about UConn.
Well, it starts from years ago when Dion Armendariz took over the program. He able to recruit the players. He able to convince them. He coached them up. It helps to play in the league they play in. Was playing in the Big East. Now they're playing in the American Conference. The competition, Tennessee took a step back. Women's Tennessee basketball program. A lot of the powers out west, Stanford, USC. So it makes a difference geographically with the area you in. So
you're being very politically correct. I'm gonna go Trump on this one. I demand that we see these chicks Adam's apple and make sure they don't have an Adam's apple. You know what I'm saying? I demand that we be able to grab them by the you know what, just to see. Well, we might have a surprise down.
Well, I mean, if you look it up, hey. These girls are talented, and the recruits that coming in to the University of South Carolina and these other schools throughout the country. Hey, nothing but talent. Was fortunate enough a couple of years ago to go to the Final Four here in Tampa for women's basketball, and was one of the biggest experiences of my life. Yeah, it was great.
Hey, let's get back on this hockey thing. Because I remember that a couple years ago, there was one black dude that played. I forgot what team he was. They hired his ass to be like the protector for Sidney Crosby. And
yeah,
what's the guy's name? He was just a goon. He used to go in there and whoop ass. As a hockey, only black hockey fan in there. I'm gonna give you a hypothetical. When he gave one of those other players that work, you know what I'm saying, that the ass whooping, were you cheering?
No, to be honest with you. It's part of the game. You got part of the game. You got to protect your best player. You can't let your best player go down.
I would be, because there's so little black black players in there. If the black dude did anything, including scoring a goal or whooping ass, I would be cheering. What I was saying was, did you get happy when you saw the black dude whoop like whoever's ass?
You're so used to fighting all the time. It's no big deal, to be honest with you.
Okay.
It's like, okay, this is cool. You know, you just want the other person who's fighting to fight back and not get scared.
Yeah. Is there any black players on the Rangers?
No. The only black players I can recall plays, I think, in Boston, Toronto, and I think Montreal.
Okay.
Off the top of my head.
Yeah. All right.
A lot more of them is in the minor leagues, though.
minor leagues?
Yeah, most of them is in the minor leagues.
Yeah. I'm still fascinated, man. You like hockey, man.
Check this out. You want to hear something crazy? There's a hockey league here in city of Tampa where all the high school teams play at.
Really?
Now you got the
Ice hockey?
now you got ice hockey. You can have, for example, like a Bishop Road versus Fort Myers in hockey, but Tampa style. You have the city championship. They play it at the arena.
Yeah, but they got the Tampa Bay Lightning down there, so
Yes.
So that probably makes sense. That the hockey culture is up there a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't beat it though. Hey, nothing can beat baseball though. Baseball and football, 1-2.
Yeah, man. Talk about baseball, man. The Mets, man.
Hey,
with
best darn pitching in the game.
Yeah, dude. But what's up with that guy Harvey? I didn't watch too much baseball this year, man. But
yeah, Mr. Harvey.
Yeah,
needs to stay injury free and stop worrying about hanging out with all the different models late night in New York.
So that's the guy that refused to pitch, right? He kept himself on the pitch count, right?
Yeah, and when he finally went out there and pitched, he hurt his arm all the way. So, go figure. The one time he actually pitched too much, he actually hurt himself worse. Go figure.
Damn. So,
oh, wow.
So what do you expect him to do next year?
Well, I expect him to go to the World Series.
Are they going to be that good?
Yeah. If our starting pitching, our top 4 aces could give us 30 starts each, about 150 starts, and if our bullpen could hang in there throughout the summer, we should be able to go to the World Series. We have the talent.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
Yeah, you watch baseball a lot. And one of the things that I can't understand right now, what do they attribute the dominance of pitching? Why is pitchers so much more dominant right now? I know the steroids had a lot to do with it, the home runs. But why did they change the strike zones or something? Why we have so many dominant pitchers now?
Well, a lot of times when they look in high schools or they look in different countries like the Dominican Republic and other countries like that, they find the kids who can throw hard. And once a kid can throw hard, you could teach them how to pitch.
Yeah.
And hopefully they will pick it up. And just how technology is. Kids are training from 5 years old to play baseball. And you get the best training across the world. Yeah, you can't beat that.
Yeah, but it seems like there's 2 or 3 schools that are just... not 3 schools. 2 or 3 pitchers that... I remember back in the day, you had the Maddoxes, you had the Glavin. But those guys weren't like a dominant pitcher like Madison Bumgarner.
Yes.
What's different about that guy?
He don't act like a pitcher. He acts like a third baseman, an outfielder, a catcher. He don't mind throwing his body around. He's a leader. He works hard. He plays hard. When he grabs the ball every 5th day, he expects to win. He has a bulldog mentality that will help San Francisco win the World Series every other year the past 10 years.
Wow. Yeah, man, but it seems like there's just those guys. Maybe it's just I haven't watched baseball and I tuned into it last year and I just kept hearing these same names over and over, like Arrieta, Baumgartner. What's the guy at the Dodgers? What's the guy at the Dodgers? Kershaw.
Oh, yes.
Kershaw. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's a stud right there. He cannot win a playoff game to save his life, but hey, it's all good.
Yeah, man. So what's your Twitter handle, man? Give it out to the people, man.
_1 at Chris Anderson.
Chris Anderson, man. Hey, do you what kind of work do you do, man?
I work in sales.
Yeah, sales.
Yeah.
You don't have to give out your jobs. What are you selling? Products or services or what?
Yeah. I work in like a tech shop. So people come in and they need like iPads and stuff like that. That's my hustle right there.
Oh man, you're one of those guys, man. I don't see how you guys do it, man. I had a part-time job at Best Buy one time, but that's just Best Buy. I'm sure it's not on the same thing that you do, but for the amount of knowledge that you need for that, it's just too stressful. Like, I used to work in cell phones, man, and it just seems like technology just changes so rapidly. Like, one day it's 3G, the next day it's like 5G. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But
and that what makes it fun.
Yeah. We used to have. I'm gonna tell you a funny story. When I worked in cell phones, when I sold cell phones, right? There was this tech nerd. His name, we call him Rat Boy because he looked like Rat Boy. He used to come in all the time, and I don't know what he just used to read these journals with all these tech products. He would just come up with a list of questions of like this technology that nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah.
Do you ever get those guys?
All day, every day.
How annoying.
And it makes it, it's fun though, be honest with you, because they could teach you something. I'm always open-minded. So I always like when somebody come in and they tell me something, I can learn something new. It helps me out for the next customer. So the next customer say, hey, you know everything. I'm like, yup, because I listen to all you guys all day.
But that guy that you guys got you got the iPhone 7, and then they come in and be like, well, I heard the iPhone 8, 8C is coming out. Do you guys have that? Can you tell me about that? You know what I'm saying? Bro, go up, man. Go up.
And they look at you, too. They expect that answer from you. So I'm like, okay, cool. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to Google search it. Oh, that's what Google said, so I'm good.
Hey, man. Hey, thank you so much for coming on No Cupake Zone, man. Appreciate that.
Hey, no problem.
Man. Hey, man.
Big fan of you.
Oh, no doubt, man. No doubt, man. And thanks for putting up with my technical difficulties, man. I'm a little rusty.
Oh, it's all good.
I haven't been, on my job, but I got a little time. My son is gone, gave me a little break, so I had to get on here and chop it up, man. But thank you so much, man.
No problem.
All right, man. You have a good night, man.
You too now. Bye-bye.
No doubt. Bye. Hey, man, that was Chris Anderson, man. We chopped it up. Thank you guys for listening, man. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to my podcast. CJ Noel Insurance Services, the sponsor, man. I'm trying to pick a day in either Sunday nights or Wednesday night. Hopefully Sunday nights, because I think that would be a good time to do my podcast. Hey, you guys give me some feedback, man. I'm trying to do a podcast, and I want to keep it just raw. I wanted to go back to doing the guest things and stuff like that, but it's just with my schedule, it's just too hard to work out. And I just want to have like a podcast where people call in and we just, flow, answer questions, talk about sports, talk about politics, talk about everything under the sun, man. Anyways, man, I got to get out of here, man. Thanks you guys so much for listening. Make sure you guys check out CJ Noel Insurance Services. Make sure you guys go to NoCupakeZone.com. Subscribe and like my podcast. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, man.
Have you ever asked yourself, what if something happens to me? How is my family protected? Will I be able to retire one day? Am I covered? Are my taxes filed correctly? These are all important questions that need to be answered. Visit the experts at CJ Noel Insurance Services for all your financial and insurance needs.